Professor Pierce. This is my discussion board 5 post where we're going to be looking at a problem called solution approach. Really, the problem is the mental and physical disabilities that I've learned through some of my life choices. The biggest way we're looking at it is as it pertains to a service animal, which is why we have Thor here. Thor is one of my pets. He's also trained to be my service animal. I don't know what you already know about service animals. Training a service animal, owning a service animal is very expensive. The training, the training is also very long. Of course, we travel, to the training environment. We work with American Service Dogs there in Las Cruces. The time, well worth it, but it's also a great deal of time. Thor and I get to spend anywhere between a half hour and an hour and a half a day working together on his training. And at the end of it all, after about 20 to 25 weeks of his training, him and I working together, he'll be going in for testing to be a qualified service dog, so pool, brew vest, and everything else. Thor here is going to be a PTSD dog. He's also going to be able to react to my seizures, which means he'll be able to have more than one handler, my wife and I both. He'll also have a brace and support training, which means he'll be kind of my quadruped cane, because as you can tell right now, I walk with a cane on the regular. Beyond that, the cause for needing Thor, the cause for having Thor trained, is entirely my own doing. I was raised in a military household, so I've always been around service members, police officers, things like that. So I knew what I was going to be when I grew up. I joined directly out of high school. Spent my entire adult life as a service member. During that time, of course, I suffered some pretty decent injuries, which every service member expects. I mean, we know what we signed up for. Unfortunately, it took until about a year after me being out for a lot of mine to be properly diagnosed and even begin to get cared for. So that really explains the cause. Now, to fix this problem, we're actually working with, like I said, the American Service Dogs group in Las Cruces, who teaches me how to train Thor and teaches Thor how to train me, so that he can be a service dog for me and eventually get fully tested. Thor, come. I was able to spend a lot of time with my wife, doing the research necessary, and of course that's where we figure out the expense and whatnot. So the solution really comes down to figuring out how to get Thor trained and how to get it afforded. One of the biggest things we have going for it right now is a GoFundMe page, specifically to get Thor trained to be my service dog and help raise the awareness of other service members and non-service members alike who are in need of service dogs. So the page is GoFundMe.com /Matthew and Thor. Good, good come.